Hey there, Terrainaholic. Just watched your video on help a brother out. Well, I'm here to help a brother out. I'm going to show you a little history of what I've went through with Spacewolves and their color schemes. I'm going to take you back to the original rulebook, the first supplement for 40,000, and then show you in the codexes. Basically, I'm going to change camera angles here and show you the book, show you what it says for the collars and what they sort of showed us, and then break it down from there. I'll be right back. Okay, Terrain, you can see here, Spacewolf's, let me pan around here a little bit. Spacewolf's color scheme is gray. If you look at the little list here, that's the first 14 chapters of the Space Marines. And basically, chapter, collar, and badge for Space Marines. In case you're wondering where I'm seeing this, hold on just a second, I'm going to get a shaky cam. I'm sorry. This is coming from the original Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. And this book here was printed in 1987. If I remember correctly, move back here to the back. Another little shaky cam deal, just a second. I'm recording, sweetie. Copyright 1987. This is, like I say, this is the original 40,000 Rogue Trader. And another little quick note on the collars. Sorry about all this camera angle stuff here, guys, but okay, this is the first supplement released for 40,000, chapter approved. And like I say, this will be a shaky cam deal. This is the Book of the Astronomicon. This was there we go. This was printed in 1988, 1 year later. And if you notice the collars, that's Spacewolf's gray. It's sort of a shiny gunmetal gray. And this book here, like most books come out for 40,000, starts with Spacewolves. This is a sort of a campaign setting for Warhammer against orcs. And I'll be right back. Like I say, that's their colors. And I'll be right back here in just a second with a another part of the history. Okay, now we jump forward 5-6 years, and you finally get a release of a codex. This here is in 1994, the original Spacewolf Codex. And you see a little difference in the armor on the cover work. It's got a little lighter shade to it. It's still gray, but a little lighter. And like I say, all the Spacewolf lords are finally get their chance at a new codex, or the first codex actually. But you open up to the first page, and standing in the middle of the nice little battle scene is the baby blue Bjorn the Fellhand. Then you hear a collective groan from all the wolf lords in the world. And my girlfriend was with me and went to buy the book, and she said, "Oh, that's a pretty armor scheme." And pretty much Spacewolves went downhill for a while. like I say, it's still kind of a grayish look to it, at least at a distance. We'll flip forward a couple pages here to some more of the pictures. I've got, let me get the angle here. Like in this one here, you got Ragnar. Basically, you come up with this nice light blue-gray armor, which was the start of the baby blue Marines. I never really cared for this collar scheme myself. I preferred the old original grayish collar. And also released about this time in the Citadel paint line is Spacewolf's Gray. This is an old original 20 milliliter Spacewolf Gray pot from Citadel collar. If you look at it, even through the pot, it looks a little white. Get the shadow off of it there. And you definitely didn't paint your whole Marine that color right there. That is basically just a highlight color, even for the baby blue Marines like here. And then, like I say, that's the color through most of this codex is a light bluey gray with the Spacewolf Gray as a highlight. You get some of that, like Terminators and stuff, are still, when I come back here, here we go. They just highlighted with all that Spacewolf Gray, which give them a little bit of a blue tint, or a white tint. But that flashes forward, sorry about that guys, shaky cam, to today. Camera catch back up with me. The most recent codex. And if you notice, the armor on the cover is basically the same color as the Astronomican color, but gunmetal shiny gray. Then we'll flip over and see what the opening collar is. And then you got Logan in the more lighter gray than white. And a Bjorn the Fellhand type, almost gray. Back to almost gray. So even Blackmane is still light gray, almost the baby blue, but he's still a little darker yet than the one from the other codex. And you got, let's say, just general. That's not those priests, but it's more of a, like I say, it's a grayer. Like I say, here's two different collar schemes right beside of each other. Catch up. You got the light blue and the light gray, and both standing beside of each other in the same codex. So which collar's right? For us old wolves, that is a closer collar to what you would think. The newer wolf lords will see that collar here as being the right collar. So in Terrainaholic, For you, if you're planning on looking for like building collars, like for terrain and stuff, I would look more towards like the bigger, darker gray like that, rather than the lighter collars such as that, because same buildings and stuff like that would tend to age a little darker anyway, and I think you'd be safer with a gray like that color there. So Terrainaholic, here's a little history lesson to get you on your way in your quest. The quest a lot of us Wolf Lords has been looking into for a while, trying to figure out where our armies are going or collars are going. As you can see, I ran my original collar for 5-6 years. Then I get the new collar, which basically went to in '94 to the new collar in 2010. So basically it's a player's choice. For me and a lot of the old school type work, or old school Space Wolves, it's the darker gray. The newer guys are going to like the lighter gray. So like I say, it's half one, half a dozen of another. So hope this helped you on your quest. Like I say, if you get the quest done, let us Wolf Lords know. We've been questing for years on it. So see you in your next vid, dude. Just trying to help a brother out. Talk to you later.